And finally, congratulations to the Daily Telegraph for its front page today and editor Ben English. Cowards in big bold letters across the front. The words say these men attacked women in acts of so-called domestic violence, but we don't think that term goes far enough. From now on, they are cowards. Hear, hear. And just on that, those of you who have followed my journey over the years would know that I care deeply about this issue, this plague. It's a crisis. And not just because we all should, but because I've been there. I nearly lost my life to domestic violence. So I campaign and I plead and I raise awareness. I'm desperately trying to make a difference. I'm trying to save lives. Now, this doesn't make me an expert, not at all, or right all the time. I don't think anyone is, otherwise we wouldn't be in this dreadful position. But someone sent me something recently that, well, I guess I'd like to show you and maybe get your thoughts on. A podcast I'd never heard of called The Lost Boys, featuring former NRL star Trent Merrin and Jake Marchetto, who decided to take me on, without me there, of course, because of the following comments I made about domestic violence on this very show. Take it away, boys.
So this is what was stated, dude, by Miss Molan. Mm-hmm. Molan said the only way the country would change was if men of all ages regularly highlighted the issue among themselves. By integrating men into the conversation and fostering a collective responsibility towards safety and respect, Molan believes Australia could begin to tackle the pervasive issue more effectively. So when I say this is how I'm feeling, this is how women are feeling, I beg you to believe me and believe us. And I get it, honestly, do. The vast majority of you wouldn't dream of hurting a woman. Sorry? The vast majority of you wouldn't dream of hurting a woman. But that doesn't excuse you from the conversation. That's actually a cop-out. Domestic violence as a man to a woman and a woman to a man is not cool. But I want to begin to put this out there that it's everywhere. Like literally.
Yep.
Go to a nightclub at 1 a.m. in the morning and observe it.
It's everywhere.
Literally. Workplace. I've watched someone be angry at a young person working at a cafe because of their eggs. Give that young person a piece of their mind. Mm-hmm. Now, I find what she's saying actually irresponsible. It's all one side's problem. Well, I don't agree with that, dude.
So, just to be clear and to sum it up, if I've got this right, domestic violence is everywhere, they say. It's a major problem. But it's very irresponsible of me to ask all men, particularly the innocent ones, the vast majority, to try and become part of the solution, you know, to help protect their daughters and their mums and their sisters. I'll take that on board. I recently reached out to Trent after seeing that. He never wrote back. And I will say this, it's one thing to disagree with someone, myself included, that's completely fine, but it's pretty low to publicly label comments you clearly do not understand very irresponsible, especially when they aren't and given what's at stake.